Wake up, take out your wallet, open your purse, get ready to waste your money. I'm David Horowitz. You've all seen the devices which trim the tummy, they increase your bust, they cure arthritis, and they fade away wrinkles. You apply them to your face, you plug them into the wall, and you wrap them around your body. But many are rip-offs, and today on America Live, I'm going to tell you how not to waste your money on them.
Okay, David, and we'll be with you very shortly. I'm Jack Linkletter, and last Wednesday we met two people who were taking a course to conquer their fear of flying. Well, Saturday was their big graduation flight. We sent cameras with them, and today you'll see what happened. Also today we have with us hair care specialist Philip Kingsley, and he's back to show us how to save your hair and how to keep it healthy. But first of all, let's see how some of the shapeliest people in Hollywood keep in shape. We have exercise specialist Ron Fletcher with us, and right now he's working with our own shapely Janet Langhart. Janet?
Thank you, Jack. Hello, America. This is not as easy as it looks. This machine is called the chair, and it's just one of the several different kinds of machines that Ron has here in his studio. And Ron tells me that the chair is good for firming up those flabby thighs and those flabby knees. Well, I'm going to give some flab here a rest and go over and say hello to Ron. Ron, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm warming up the instrument for the day, getting the body ready to go.
I'm sure your body is the instrument.
Yes, that's right.
What's this called?
This is called a trapeze table. It's really for more advanced work to get the whole body moving and going and coordinated. Come over here and I'll show you some of the other things that we have.
Okay.
Janet
I understand you have a
work?
lot of famous women coming in, beautiful people.
Oh, lots of beautiful people. I think everybody's really beautiful. It's not limited to famous or rich. It's people doing the best we can.
It's
right?
people like me, huh?
Right. I'll show you here with Susan Blakely.
Decide one. Susan Blakely, America, of rich man, poor man fame.
Specific exercise.
I don't know what happened to her pants.
Most women have problem with the outside of the leg and the inside of the leg. You see, as she opens the leg up, uses these muscles. As she pulls it in, she's working the inside leg of the muscle. So that
See, that's my problem.
well,
Get
everybody. Everybody, really. You want to try it?
Susan, why did you do that? Make me get out of my shit. I understand. Come down a little bit more. That you hate exercise. What are you doing here?
Well, because this is the easiest way to really see results. I mean, if I come in here a few times, I can really see things. If I came in a lot, I'd look like Raquel. It really works.
I'd like to look like you. You say I can get over here, Ron, and
That's right. Ron can
do I step on this body?
Well, Ron's gonna give it up to you here.
Okay. We have two Rons here.
Springs. Yeah, Ron keeps
Ron, would you hold my microphone and...
two springs. Yeah, 1 second.
Susan, don't go away. I'm going to try and match that. Okay.
Okay. Here. Put one foot here.
Right here.
Good.
Now, what is this good for?
Right for here.
Right
The
here.
outside and the inside of the leg. Can you put 1 foot out here?
Well, that's the last we're going to see of Janet
Hey,
Langhart. She's going
I
to
heard
split
you,
in
Jack.
half, and we're going to have two Janets. Watch.
Now, pull in the stomach, squeeze your butt muscles, and push the carriage open.
Let
Push
me
it
hold
open.
this so we can hear you.
Good. Push the carriage open. Now try to use...
Where's my carriage?
This is the carriage, the thing that you're pushing.
It's not
see.
your
Oh, I-
carriage.
And then pull it together. Use the inside muscles of the legs as you pull it in.
right.
Now, pull in, Susan. That's right. Now follow Susan as she
Okay,
goes.
okay.
Stretch out. And you feel these muscles working here.
That's
Pull
where you put
in,
my salad dressing
and you,
was,
that's
right?
right. A little too much salad dressing. And push out. Now inhale as you push out. So you use the breathing. Inhale. Good. Inhale out. And exhale.
Oh, I can't get as low as Susan.
in.
How can I get as low as Susan?
Well, you have to have stronger outside muscles, the abductor muscles, stronger.
Janet, he is saying something
That
I don't
takes a little bit of
understand.
time.
What
What's
does
that?
inhale out mean and exhale in? How can you exhale in and
Give us the breathing again.
inhale
Inhale
out?
as you open.
Inhale as I
Out.
go
Oh,
out.
I was
this
thinking,
way.
okay. I was thinking
Exhale as you
breathing.
close in. Inhale out.
So the carriage goes out
I
when I
see.
inhale.
I see.
In. Inhale as you open. And exhale as you bring it in. But you're breathing, yeah, inhale through the nose.
Oh, I love the breathing is easy. Yeah. Now Susan is doing it that way. I want to do it that way, Ron. Can I try?
She's doing another stretch now. Yeah, that's
Because, see, I have more leverage this way.
it's a different stretch, but it's okay.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to stretch everybody into a commercial. Then we'll come back with more Ron Fletcher, Susan Blakely, and everybody here.
Hey, Mikey, and Bobby, and Susie, Life Cereal's got good news for you. A new Life Cereal, Cinnamon Life.
I'm gonna try Cinnamon Life. Do you like it? Yeah, the cinnamony taste is really good. Wanna bite? Nope, I like the Life cereal Mikey likes.
Sometimes it takes two kinds of cereal to please all kinds of kids. Regular Life and new Cinnamon Life. Part of your kid's nutritious breakfast.
Clothes that deserve a second look. A second look deserve Woolite.
You'll look better in clothes you wash in Woolite. By hand or machine, Woolite in cold water is safe for all fine washables. Woolite's so safe, knits stay in shape. Lingerie stays soft. Colors stay bright and lively.
When clothes look and feel this nice, I feel beautiful in them.
Clothes that deserve a second look. A second look deserve Woolite.
When your headache says,
take something strong.
common sense says,
Take something safe.
6 popular headache remedies. All are safe, used as directed. All but one are regular strength. Of all these, only one. Anacin combines that safety with extra strength. Anacin's pain reliever is recognized by experts as safe, used as directed.
Strength with safety. That's common sense.
Of all these, only one. Anacin combines safety you expect with extra strength you want.
Introducing new improved Betty Crocker Wild Blueberry Muffin Mix. It tastes better than the other leading mix. It's Blueberrier.
Betty Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier. Betty Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier.
Because it has more blueberry flavor.
Betty Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier.
And a can of real wild Maine
Betty
blueberries.
Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier.
Now from Betty Crocker, a better tasting blueberry muffin.
Betty Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier. Betty Crocker's better. It's Blueberrier.
Welcome back to America Live. I have caught my breath. I'm Janet Langhart, and behind me is my new instructor and everybody else's instructor in exercise, Ron Fletcher. He is our expert today. He's written a book on the subject of exercise, and right now we're going to focus in person on some of those techniques he talks about.
And inhale up. Reach way back and stretch back. Good. The pelvic press toward the ceiling. Keep the bellies pulled in. Push the bones up toward the ceiling. Release the bodies. Go. Grandma's watching us. And exhale down.
Speaking of Grandma.
Hi, baby. How are you? And stretch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten the spine. Slowly 2. Use every vertebra. Let's feel every vertebra straighten out. Say me something with those bodies. And lift up. Reach way up high. And lower the arms. I'll go do that percussive breathing for you again that everybody keeps asking me about.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
It's percussive breathing done to a beat. It's like taking a breath of air, dividing it up into 4 parts, and then exhaling the same way. I'll show you what we were doing at the beginning of the class.
Okay.
Let's repeat that again.
Can I try it?
So we're doing, sure, do it with me. It's really going, it's opening the thorax. 1, 2, 3, 4, close 2, 3, 4. Right? So it's done in a rhythm, in a beat. Ready? And. In and out. 2, 3, 4, and in and out. Let me hear it. Here's the breathing. Good. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2,
Con
3,
Edison
and
should
4.
capture some of that energy.
So wonderful.
Reach up. Good. Now we're going to show you something for the girdle of strength that we work on a great deal here. To work on the lower abdominal muscles to support the back and give the whole structure more strength, more support, more control.
Why do I feel dizzy?
It's, you're not used to getting that much oxygen into your
is?
system. Right, nobody is. You know, we live on just half enough.
Now this is the girdle of
Now
strength?
stretch forward. This series works on the girdle of strength and stretching the back for flexibility and building the abdominal muscles. Reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten the spine. On 2 this time and lift. 3, 4. Now squeeze the butt. Pull in the lower belly muscles. Lift the heels up and roll the spine back. Let's feel each vertebra. Roll the spine. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Lift the legs up, open wide. Woo! Let her go. Flex. Point. Bring them together and lower. Now roll up very slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a high shout up to the sky. Yay. And open the arms out to the side. Lift it up and forward again.
I wish the women and men at home would try this with us. Get in front of the TV set and try it. Do it slowly and carefully, though.
4. Circle way back with the arms. Now, the hip bones, the pelvic bones going toward the ceiling. Pull the belly back. Inhale as you go up. Exhale down. And repeat it again. Lots of air. Inhale and exhale.
Ron, can I give your students a break? And for those brave people out there who are kind of doing it with us. Oh, I see. Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You have to warm down on these exercises.
And lift. Well, that's what this whole thing about is once you begin a sequence that the body gets a chance to work it all the way through so that you're having a total physical experience and not just
Sure, cutting them off right away.
Right.
What I want to do is, you know, my mother watches this show every day, and she likes to exercise her body, and I have a feeling that she's doing it all wrong. She wanted me to ask you how to do it correctly for beginners.
How to do what?
Exercise, Mom, exercise. Now, how can
Starting with
beginners?
exercise?
Yes.
Well, the best thing to do, I think, is to get my book.
I've already gotten that for her. An autographed copy.
As far as getting the body in proper alignment, you have to take, as in the chapter in the book, I talk about getting the body in proper alignment, starting with the feet.
Okay, how do we do that?
Because that's most people's problem. Well, there are exercises and ways. I can't go into that all now because it takes a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
If you can manage to get the feet on their absolute foot centers. In other words, I'm going to stand for a second here to show you. Most people, take your right foot, most people when they roll up will roll slightly onto the outside of the foot.
Oh, yes.
If you roll straight up to the inside of the foot, you'll feel, on the center of the foot, you'll feel a different muscle taking place.
Yes,
up
I
here.
do. And my ankle
Working
feels
there.
differently, too.
That's right. And so does the calf of the leg. So most people are in the wrong position starting from the foot. So it's like a building. If you don't have a good foundation for a building, it's going to wobble and flop, and the 5th story will stick out that way, and the 7th one will stick out that way. So that's the first thing to learn for anybody before they start exercise. And that's really what my book is about. What I'm trying to teach people is that whatever you do, learn to do it correctly and learn the correct body placement first. This work is really based on therapeutic movement, and that scares a lot of people because they think they want to know how fast can I get fixed and be beautiful.
Yeah.
But beauty outside comes from perfection inside.
Okay, we're going to take an inside break now. You like all these segues I do here. We'll be back with more Ron Fletcher and exercise that you can do right after
this. Well, I guess this is goodbye. No more good old Cool Whip at Tucker Inn. We made some great desserts together. But you've been topped. From now on, my guests will be getting a new topping that tastes even fresher. Even more like homemade. I know. How can anything taste fresher than Cool Whip? Good old Cool Whip. Meet new improved Cool Whip.
Introducing new improved Cool Whip, non-dairy whip topping.
Taste even fresher, even more like homemade.
What do you think of this Jell-O pudding?
Good.
Yeah, me too. My friend old Weird Harold, though, he'd never say good. He'd say, and he'd just keep right on eating, See, that way he could tell you how much he loved it without having to stop to tell you that, you see.
Kids love pudding, and since it's probably on your shelf, why not make some tonight?
Well, what do you think of the Jell-O pudding?
come early, so I'm making pancakes.
Yeah!
Mom, this isn't the mix you use.
I just discovered this log cabin pancake mix.
You already make the world's best pancakes.
Wait till you taste these. They're made with the kind of flour that goes into cakes, so they rise up light and fluffy, perfect time after time. Taste.
Perfect. Leave it to Log Cabin.
Log Cabin Pancake Mix to help you make perfect pancakes time after time.
Ever worry if the breakfast you're serving your family is hearty enough to get them through the morning? I used to, until I served a balanced breakfast including CW Post cereal. It's got hearty, rib-sticking things like crunchy rolled oats, rice, whole wheat. Good tasting natural things that are good for them. Nice work, guys. I feel good about serving CW Post because I know it helps keep my family going all morning.
You feel good about serving CW Post.
We're back live on America Live at Ron Fletcher's studio here in Beverly Hills. And while they're doing some of their exercises, can we talk?
Stretch, sure we can. What do you want to talk about?
I understand that Diane Cannon said that you gave her the roundest fanny.
Firmest fanny in the West, yeah.
Fanny in the West.
Sweet.
And Cher said that you
Isn't
made
that a
her.
sweet thought?
No comment. But Cher was to have said that you gave her the roundest fanny. You made her flat fanny round.
Well, what we did was just kind of reshape the body a little bit, or she did, over a long period of time under our direction, so that the body can be reshaped, you know?
What can you do with my round fanny? I mean, can you flatten it out? Do I tuck it in, or what do I...
It's not done in that simple a way. You know, I wish I did have a magic wand like that and say, I will touch you here, I will spit on you there,
Yeah.
and suddenly your fanny will be flat or round or however you want it to be. It takes a long time to do this work. And it takes working and training of the entire body, the mind, the spirit inside, the passion or fire with which we do things.
Holistic exercise.
Right, it's holistic exercise.
Can I
It's
meet two of your
total
students?
application.
I noticed Mary and Inga from your book, and I'd like to meet them.
They've been with me for a long time.
Come on
Inga
over, Inga.
Hoffman.
Now, you said that she's closest to her full potential.
Well,
here.
I say that she is working toward her full potential. We never reach our full potential. We never get to perfection, obviously.
She's closer than I am.
But she's in good shape. Yeah, she's in good shape. But you can see from the body that the back is flat.
Yeah, stand
see?
up here so we can
stomach
see
is
you,
pulled
Inga.
in.
Stand on a stool
So
the camera can see you there. Okay.
What I'm curious is
there's a
how
nice
did she
shape
start
coming
out?
down out of here. The butt goes nicely
Excuse
up.
me, Ron.
She
Jack
looks
just
good.
asked a
Maybe she's
question.
always
You-
been good.
Jack says you look great, Inga.
The
He wants
legs.
to know, what does she look like before?
That's what I'm getting at.
Well, she didn't look this much different. Maybe just a little more. What this work has done really basically for Inga is to hone the figure down, I think. And when we say bring it to its potential, we have made it look its best. You know.
Well, what's a good body? I mean, is it because she's thin, full-breasted?
She starts out with a good frame to begin with. She has good proportions, good lines, good length from the ankle
You
to
know
the
what
knee.
I want
and
from
some
her
of the
body?
side.
I want these bones in my body to stick out.
Yeah, wouldn't
How do
everybody
I-
love to have those?
How did you do
That's
that?
terrific.
A lot of exercise
A lot of work.
throughout the years, really, from the time I was
all
there.
the time, over a period of years, constantly.
Well, she has to watch what she eats as well.
Well,
Inga, you
yeah.
can step down. I want to meet Mary.
Who's Mary, who's been with me how long? 5
Look
years,
at this
Mary?
body. They told me how old you were. I don't think I'm going to tell America unless you want me to.
Well,
Come on, Mary. How old?
16.
Let me get my... Stand up on the chair. Let's look at this 16-year-old body here.
Here's another body, you see, that's in good alignment. But she also has a good frame, but again, the proportions are good. The way the thighs go up into the butt, the way she holds her belly in order to support the back so that the back is nice and straight.
Now, I envy this part of her
sternum is
knees. You know, you had me
Yeah,
on the
that's what I was
chair.
talking about before, because so many people fall apart. Women, those little pads get very soft there. But Mary, too, is, she's a hard worker. It's 3 days a week, every week.
Thank you, Mary.
Consistent work.
You can get back into
And
class.
really
Not that you
paying
need any more
attention.
lessons. Ron, sit down here with me. I want to do a little talk.
The room is full of beautiful bodies here. It isn't just Inga and Mary. Diane has a superb body. Harriet, everybody through the whole room.
A couple of guys have great bodies here,
Yeah,
too.
not too bad, not too bad.
Let's talk about some other famous people that perhaps have not been in your class yet. And we're familiar with their famous faces. And I'd like to know what you would do with their bodies. Let's say, for an example, Jacqueline Onassis.
Jacqueline Onassis. Oh, wow. Well, I think that her buns are a little over-blossomed. I think they're a little bit too round to, you know, I'd like to, and also she has a little bit of lordosis, which most people does. That's a sway in the lower back. And that tends to make the butt stick out, and it also tends to make it.
But isn't that formed pretty much during the formative years? Can you change that?
Yes. Oh, yes. That can be changed. Posture can be changed.
What about Farrah Fawcett majors?
Farrah Fawcett again has that. Well, that's the current style, really. Is that, you know, B and B, the boobies in the butt. You know, stick the butt out and stick the boobies out, and so we get this kind of position. So there's a little bit of that in Farrah. I've never worked with her, so I don't know. But that's the first thing I would work on with her, is to try to get the spine, the back a little bit straighter, so that she has a little more of a classy figure.
You know, most guys have said to me they've never noticed her body. It's just the beautiful face, hair, and teeth.
Really? Well, maybe that's enough.
Well, what about Queen Elizabeth?
Queen Elizabeth is, that's a great regality she has, of course. I think that, of course, that whole family is sort of short and squatty and blocky, and maybe from wearing all those heavy things on their heads has pushed them down a little bit more. I don't know. But I'd like to see her lifted up a little bit more out of herself and the whole body elongated. And I think that there are a lot of movements we could do that would get
I heard something else she said, to lift her Royal Highness.
Yeah, a little bit. Right. I think that goes for most of us. Everybody's buns are falling because gravity's pushing us down all the time.
But now there's something pushing up Dolly Parton. It's that recent award that she got. What would you do with her body?
You know, I don't really know. I've never seen her in anything except gowns, and there I don't see anything except those two bosoms. I'm stuck there like those people with Farrah, you know.
Yeah. What about Betty Ford, one of my favorite people? She has a new face. Yeah. What would you do for her body to go with her new face?
Sweet lady. I don't know, because I think that her body, I think she's restricted a lot by the pain probably that she has and the arthritis and that problem. She does not move with freedom. Her body doesn't look like it's really, like she's free within the body, but I think that may be because of her physical problems, you know.
Now,
I'd like
let's
to
take
see her a little
arthritis
less
for a moment. I'm sure a great many of our viewers do suffer from that. Can they do something with their hands or their feet?
Everything, yes. I think that we have a lot of people here who have slight arthritic problem. All of us have arthritis to a degree, you know. It's always in the body to a degree. And it is helped by exercise. And movement, keeping it's like your automobile. If you don't run it, if you let it set, the battery runs down and the tires go flat, and suddenly you just have an old beat-up car.
I guess the pivotal word here is moving. Keep moving.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Use everything you got, and especially breathing. The breathing is so important. People don't understand.
Moving and breathing. We'll move and breathe back to you, Jack.
Well, thank you very much, Janet. We're going to be back with a spot with David Horowitz right after this commercial.
Fishing boat off the Florida Keys. And here, like everywhere, people are telling me orange juice from Florida isn't just for breakfast anymore.
I drink a lot. As a matter of fact, on a warm day, I could probably just drink it forever.
It tastes great and it makes you feel refreshed. Orange juice, the delicious refresher that's good for you because it's 100% orange juice.
We always have some in the refrigerator. We drink it all the time. It really isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Orange juice from Florida. Remember, it isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Help! Keep your
Remember me. I'm the box of baking soda you left in the refrigerator. Back then, I could really absorb those food odors. Onion power. Oh, if a new box doesn't show up soon, a lot of food's gonna get spoiled.
Uh-oh! We're saved! You foods are gonna keep your smells to yourselves.
Party Cooper!
If you can't remember the last time you changed the baking soda, it's probably time to change it again.
Any last words?
What took you so long?
A fortune cookie from the Green Giant.
What's it say, Sprout?
Soon to savor Oriental flavors. Gosh, how?
In the Giant's Chinese-style vegetables. This unique combination of crisp pea pods, water chestnuts, and bean sprouts, plus the Giant's own good vegetables, has a delicious Oriental flavor.
There's more.
Yeah, he has 3 delicious Oriental vegetable combinations.
As Honorable Giants say.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
If you love great cheese flavor,
Say cheese.
cheese! It's time you tried the snack that's famous for it. Nacho cheese flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips.
So for a snack, with the great flavor of cheese, try nacho cheese Doritos. They taste as good as they crunch.
I may look like a goalie for a hockey team, but I'm actually wearing a Wonder Mask, which claims to rejuvenate my facial skin and stimulate my circulation, eliminating the cause of wrinkles. Well, folks, actually, it's nothing more than a common sponge, and they dip it in water, and it gets hot, and you put it on your face. And it sells for about $15 and is one of the many miracle cure ripoffs that claim to restore your health and beauty, but obviously it does nothing. Now, let me show you this one. This is called the Napanite machine. What it claimed to do was to make 2 hours of sleep equal to 8 hours of sleep by sending electrical impulses through the eyes into the brain. This is absolutely a ridiculous thing. And besides, who would put anything on their eyes that allowed electrical impulses to go through your eyes without knowing what it was? Now, I wouldn't be able to use this, but for you ladies, you might be interested in this. This is called the Beauty Breast of Paris. And what it claims to do is that the water circulating around the breast will stimulate the growth of the breast. What will the results really be? Unfortunately, nothing more than a wet breast. But this device is still being sold, but no longer as a bust development device. It's now being sold as a breast cleansing device. Now, there are other things around here, like the Dynatome machine. You'll love this one. It's a portable electronic muscle stimulator. You put these electrical pads on your muscles, used to firm up sagging muscles, especially in the facial area. You know what? This kind of looks like a cigarette case. It works by shocking the skin and causing muscle contractions. It's not only worthless in toning muscles, but it could be dangerous, and it costs $99. Now, there are other devices that have been seized by the FDA because all are completely ineffective, they're misleading, and they're even potentially dangerous. Now, there are laws against marketing of these devices, but by the time the government usually gets around to prosecuting these people, in most cases, they've made their money, they're gone out of business. So what do? First of all, you have to use a little common sense when you buy these things. If the claims are too good to be true, they usually are. If you suspect something to be misleading, consult your own doctor before using any medical devices, because most of these things are not approved by the medical profession. You can also inform your county medical society, get in touch with the FDA office in your area, your local consumer protection agency, or the Attorney General's office in your state. But if you want to pay $20 for a wet breast or $15 for a sponge, it's your choice. Now, Jack, I'm going to go back to you in New York.
Thank you, David. I don't know, though. $15 may be expensive for a sponge, but I think you've got a great idea for Halloween. Great costume. Hey, if you have to leave us now, one of those stations, tomorrow we're going to be bringing you the 1978 Soapy winners. And they're going to give special awards to this year's favorite soap opera stars. So if you'd like to see them here in real life, not in their character roles, be watching America Live tomorrow. We'll be back with America Live, the second half, where we're going to see how our people who are fearful of flying did last Saturday. And we're also going to find out what you can learn about keeping your hair and making it look healthy. We'll be right back.
A special edition of Dick Clark at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on NBC.
Welcome to America Live. I'm Jack Linkletter. Today we have hair care specialist Philip Kingsley back with us, and he'll be separating some of the myths from the facts on what it really takes to save your hair. But right now we have a report on Charlie Downs and Jane Heitzman. Now these are two of approximately 20 million Americans who are fearful of flying. Last Wednesday we met them on the show. They were in the middle of a special course that is designed to conquer that fear of flying, and their final graduation test was to get on a plane and fly. And when they were on the show, I asked each of them how they thought they might be able to handle that. Watch and see what their answers were.
Well, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it. And once it's over, I'm going to be elated. And
well, there are a lot of good affirmations there. How about you, Jane?
Well, I guess I'll do all the really deep breathing exercises, Captain, that you've had us do, and I hope I make it. I really do.
You don't sound as positive.
I've never flown.
Never?
Never, no.
Oh, well, you have a much bigger hurdle.
And I'm having to confront, I guess, what I would say a lifetime of fear within 2 weeks' time.
Well, both completed that flight on Saturday. And in fact, Jane flew here to New York to be with us today. Charlie's in St. Louis. He has business, but he's joined us by way of satellite. So let's welcome and congratulate them both. Hi, Charlie. Hi. How are you, Jack? Jane, we're going to start showing some film that was taken during that flight, but can you tell us what your thoughts were as you boarded that airplane?
I was terrified, absolutely.
But what were you thinking about? I know you were
thought I'm going to do it.
But I mean, when you have a fear of flying, is it fear of dying? I mean, do you feel when you get on that plane that that's it?
I don't know if I said this before, but when that door closes, it reminds me of the coffin lid.
Well, so it is. I mean, you really feel that that's the last step.
Well, more of that, height, everything.
Now, this airplane, and this is tougher than just getting on any ordinary airplane. There's Slim Cummings, the captain. But this plane is full of people who, you know, there are no people that are not fearful of flying except the captain. And
so we'd lost him.
Here comes Charlie.
How about a hand for that?
Late.
You say late. Charlie, I'm gonna wait for that answer about what happened to you because you were the one that was so confident. Let's listen to the sound here.
Right now, some of you are experiencing some anxiety and some tension and little fragments of fear. But you're handling it. You're handling it. So just handle it now. Do not project to 5 minutes from now or 50 minutes from now or an hour and 20 minutes from now. Just handle now, gang. That's what we learned, and it's so important.
Was that helpful, Jane, having her saying that to you?
Okay, wiggle the toes on the left, gang.
Jane, look here.
On the left. And now wiggle the toes on the right. And as we continue to accelerate, now wiggle the toes on both sides.
See, you're full of emotion right there, and it's welling up. Where is your head now? Huh?
I'll have to go back this afternoon.
That's what you're thinking about?
That's what I'm thinking about, yes. I haven't seen this before. I was really, oh gosh.
Well, there you're crying. Are you crying out of fear? Or are you crying because you're happy?
Happiness. I couldn't believe it. Look outside right now. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, the same thing's happening over again.
I mean, right now you're reliving that.
Right. Oh, thanks to the captain.
Has Charlie gone to sleep?
I don't know. Oh, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
I think I was just trying to relax at that point. It was choppy, and I remember that well.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back, Charlie. You were the one here in the studio, or at least when we talked to you from the studio, that was so confident. Now you look pretty relaxed there.
Yeah.
Why did you almost miss the plane?
I almost backed out, to be honest.
The truth is, you were hiding, right?
Well, yeah, I was up in the top of the terminal watching planes take off, really beside myself.
Well, I know, see, I know too much about this. Our producer found you, didn't she?
Yeah. She grabbed me, and thank goodness I didn't have time to really think about other things. I just got on and we took off.
Let me ask you, Charlie, of all the things that you took in the course, because there may be a lot of people watching who are fearful of flying, what helped you the most? What helped you get through it?
Well, I think my belief in Slim Cummings probably was the biggest factor. Reliability and things of that sort. That's water right there, by the way.
That's what?
That's water.
Oh, okay, that you're drinking, yeah.
Yeah. Mechanical things and that sort didn't bother me. I think it was just a psychological barrier that I had to overcome.
Jane, how about you? Was there one thing that you really hung on to during that trip that was the most help?
I guess Slim, most of all, and your producer was right in front of me, and she was encouraging us, you know, and I think all the things that Slim told us to do, and I'm so indebted to him.
You know,
You have no
now
idea.
what I'm interested in, because he doesn't know, he hasn't taken his second flight, but you flew here to New York, and there's a big transition because Slim wasn't with you this time.
That's right, that's right.
You didn't have Charlie's hand to hold. I don't know if you stuck your
See
fingernails
my
into
husband
that.
right back there?
Well, it
His
was your
hand is
husband
in
that you
bad
held.
shape.
No, but
No,
was
I-
it harder without all that kind of reassurance?
Well, I
there?
had the tape that the captain had, and I had it, you know, and they let me look in the cockpit. And the captain on this flight waved to me when they took the tray, his food of tray. He waved to me. I felt better.
And here you are getting off the plane. We're just looking at the end of the film here. So during this
Oh, I made
particular
it.
flight, you had an earplug in you, and you're like working on self-hypnosis then during this whole
No,
flight.
just breathing and relaxing. And Captain Cummings says, if you're relaxed, you cannot have fear. And I think that's what all of you people out there who are afraid, and anybody here, you ought to really think about.
Now, are you planning on flying regularly?
Sure.
No, come on.
You
Now, why
sure,
was the
Jack?
hesitation?
Why
Are you sure?
sure?
It's not an affirmation.
Sure.
Are you really going to fly?
I've only taken 2 flights now.
In your whole life, I know.
In my whole life, sure.
And third is going to go home.
Right.
You just thought about that for the first time.
Sure, I'm going to do it.
How about you,
Sure.
Charlie? We don't have anyone now to find you up there.
Well, yeah, when the time comes, I'm going to take a flight within the next couple of weeks just to
Reinforce it.
Reinforce.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to have you both on because we had devoted a whole show really to that subject. We are proud of you. Congratulations to
Thank
both
you.
of you.
Yeah.
And I'll see you up in the air, okay?
Great.
Congratulations to you. We're going to be back in just a minute.
Look at me, way up high, suddenly, here am I, I'm flying.
Sorry, guys, but I can't drive home.
This better be good.
Well, I had a sinus headache, and my sinus medicine made me kind of drowsy.
Next time, try Sinead. Sinead relieves sinus pressure and sinus pain. Yet Sinead won't make you drowsy.
Let's go.
You sure look chipper today.
Oh, I wasn't. I had another sinus headache. But this time I took Sinead, and I'm not drowsy.
Sinead puts your sinus headache to sleep, not you.
Times have changed, and our tampons have to change too. A woman gynecologist has designed the OB method. It's a fabulous tampon that's rolled in layers that no other tampon has. OB gives you more from a tampon. And OB is made so it doesn't need an applicator. OB, it's an advance in tampon protection.
The OB method by a woman gynecologist and Johnson & Johnson. Women who do more want more.
I love my calendar cat. Green with my Purina cat chow. January, chow 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 chow. February, chow 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 chow.
The 1979 Purina Cat Chow calendars are ready. See the Cat Chow cat food package and get yours free with proofs of purchase. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow.
I love my calendar cat.
Did you know there's a very special dog food with so much protein that high protein is its middle name? It's from Purina, and it's terrific for normally active dogs, like yours. It's the dog meal with the blue and white checkerboard. But most important, it has more protein for active dogs than any other leading dog food. Purina High Protein Dog Meal. So rich in protein that high protein is its middle name.
A few weeks ago, we met a trichologist, and a trichologist is a specialist of hair care and health diseases. That's a new word you can use in crossword puzzles. I'd like you to all welcome back Philip Kingsley, ladies and gentlemen. Philip originally from England and is now working both sides of the continent, here in New York and working in London, and he takes care of the royalty, Laurence Olivier, Peter Sellers, all kinds of people. And by way of review, because we're going to go right in the audience and start dealing with problems and see what solutions you suggest, but I'd like a general review. Could you, for our audience, give them a general program for health care? What would you recommend?
First of all, why are you standing up again? You like towering over me as a short person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
This is what you did to me last time.
If that makes you feel better, why not?
Makes me feel very much better being short.
What would be a general program?
Well, first of all, responds to absolutely everything, and it's one of the most important parts of the anatomy as far as diagnosis is concerned. And very often, hair is the only diagnostic feature of another bodily disorder, and hair is affected by what you eat, what you do, how you make love, when you make love.
When you make love?
Yes, how much you drink.
No, wait, I can't let that go by. What does making love have to do with your hair?
Well, making love is very relaxing, actually, and relaxation is very good for the hair as well.
You mean you can look at my hair and tell whether my hair is relaxed and what I've been doing?
Well, I told the story on the last program about the politician that got himself relaxed by having sex and washing his hair. But
that show was canceled, ladies and gentlemen. So you're saying that hair, there's never one thing wrong with hair, it's usually several things, and it's very holistic. And you have to look at everything.
Yes.
Do you mind if I get up?
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, made you feel better for the introduction.
Made me feel better, absolutely.
There were several key things that I learned, and let's review those. One, I was using the wrong kind of comb.
That's right. I've got a comb here
The comb I used was a plastic molded comb. They take the two halves and they put it together. And
this
is a
saw-cut comb.
Okay.
And the teeth are machine cut, and they're very flat and very smooth.
Go home and look at your comb. And if your comb has a molded ridge where the two pieces are put together, it is breaking and cutting your hair.
Yes, because the mold line down the center cuts into the hair and really splits it.
And they do make combs that are cut with a saw, each tooth, and they're very smooth. You can see the lines on them.
They're much more expensive than the ordinary combs, and they're usually made with vulcanite, which is hard rubber.
You told me to put hair conditioner every day.
Your hair actually looks better.
I was waiting for you to say that. And the other thing, how often does a man come up and run his hand through my hair? But anyhow, I'm using conditioner every day. You told me not to brush my hair.
Not to brush it hard.
How many of you women are told brush your hair 100 times a day?
Oh, that's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Tell them what it does.
Well, it splits it and it breaks it, and if it's falling out, it helps it to come out. If it's oily hair, it makes it oilier. If it's dry hair, it very much sort of brittleizes it and makes it all very bitty. If you have dandruff, it scratches the scalp and makes the dandruff worse. All in all, a brush should be used as a dressing rather than as an exercise.
So tomorrow, brush sales all over America plummet.
Oh dear.
The last thing, hair dryer. I swim every morning. I got to dry my hair. But you said, hey, you're really breaking the ends. You're damaging your hair. So I let my hair dry naturally and just kind of finish it off without a lot of heat.
That's right. Because
I get an A.
An absolute A. Because so many people overdry. People ask me in my places, either here or in London, whether blow drying is harmful. Blow drying in itself is not harmful, providing it's not over dried. And so many people keep the dry there for that extra 10 seconds.
When all the moisture is gone.
When all the moisture is gone, and it brittleizes it and the hair starts to break.
Okay, may I have hands of people who have either a problem you'd like them to talk about, or have a question, or anything else? Let's start right up here, if we may. What is your name?
My name is Linda Brown. I'm from New York City.
And what would you like to ask?
Well, for the last 12 years, I have been straightening my hair with a chemical. And I just kind of want to know.
Where are you going? Oh, he wants to look at your hair.
Oh,
yes.
I'd like to look at it, yes.
And you've been using a chemical.
Yes.
And what are you worried that you may be burning your hair out?
Yeah, I've been conditioning it and everything, and I'm just concerned. Will I be bald by 50?
What kind of chemical?
You're using a reverse perming lotion.
Right. It's a straightener, and it's a cream.
How often do you do it?
I do it about every 2.5 months. But I do condition my hair.
May I look? Because what I do find amongst black people, which is actually happening here, is that because of the constant traction, you get something termed...
Traction? You mean pulling your hair?
Pulling. You get something termed attraction alopecia. That's a hair loss caused by constant pulling.
Hair loss because you mean you're yanking the follicle out?
That's right. And after a time, the hair follicle gives up.
Your follicles are in bad shape.
Well, these follicles are not in a very good shape. You see, it's beginning to thin there.
Yes.
You
knew that.
I noticed that myself, yeah.
And it's terribly difficult because the only way one could get a straight hairstyle on curly hair is to pull it and pull it. But you have to really condition your hair
Now, I've heard something that black people feel that they have less oil in their hair and they add oil.
Right, is that
true? To an extent that's true, because usually black hair is coarser hair. The coarser the hair, the less hairs there are per square inch. The less hairs there are per square inch, the less oil glands there are per square inch.
So my hair is fine, so I have a lot more oil.
You get oilier hair. This lady has very much dry hair because each hair, she's probably got 75% of your amount of hair.
Would you like a little of my oil?
Could I have some?
Yes, you may have. What can you recommend for her?
Well, providing she's going to continue straightening it, which of course she is, and one has to compromise about these things, a very mild shampoo should be used. And I think any shampoo you buy in the market, and you have to shop around to get the right one, should be diluted by at least 50%. So put water in it.
Oh.
So that you use, so many people use far too much shampoo, which over dries the hair anyway.
And the astringent pulls all the oil out.
Well, it's not the astringent so much as the fact that there's too much soap or too much detergent being used on it.
Okay.
That's
What I'd like to do, does that
answers
you-
mine.
and after the show, you can even get some more advice from.
Thank you.
I'd like to pause here, Philip, then I'm going to go out in the audience, we'll get some more questions. So we'll be right back. Could you...
Are you an overdoer? Someone who occasionally gets an overdoer's backache?
If I don't do it, who will?
Then you should know about New Doan's pills. New Doan's is stronger and starts to work faster than ever before, with a medically proven ingredient that relieves backache pain for hours.
Be careful, honey.
Ooh. So if you occasionally get an overdoer's backache, remember New Doan's. It takes the ache out of backache.
Find a stain? Discover today's Trigger Spray and Wash. Tough stains? Discover today's Trigger Spray and Wash. A lot of stains? Discover the economy refill for today's Spray and Wash. And discover the special three-way action of today's Spray and Wash. It penetrates tough stains, breaks them up, and floats them out in the wash. Make tough stains disappear. Discover today's Spray and Wash. Trigger, refill, and aerosol.
Plastic, stainless steel, fiberglass, vinyl, chrome, enamel, porcelain, aluminum. You need only one cleaner to clean all these surfaces. Fantastic, the multi-surface spray cleaner. And not only does it clean all kinds of surfaces, it cleans all kinds of dirt. Everything from fingerprints to kitchen grease. Surface after surface, Fantastic cleans them all. Fantastic, the multi-surface spray cleaner.
Fisher-Price knows that toddlers have very short legs and a very big urge to go places. So we designed our riding toys to take them there. Once they get going, even beginners learn to steer and make really sharp turns. Our riding toys are stronger than they have to be because they're going to go as fast as those little legs can carry them. The Riding Toys by Fisher-Price.
I'm in the audience with one of our guests, Jerry. And Jerry, what would you like to ask Philip Kingsley?
I'd like to ask about the problems during pregnancy and after pregnancy with losing hair and brittle hair.
You lost your hair?
Well, not completely, no, but the hair falls out.
How many children do you have?
5.
And you lost some hair after every one, did you?
Yes.
This is rather unusual, although it is often the case that women do lose hair after they've had children, and between the 2nd and 7th month afterwards.
But not during pregnancy.
During pregnancy, hair should be at its best, although sometimes for other reasons it's at its worst, and often the husband's hair is at its worst during pregnancy.
Why?
Well, I said before about the sort of how much hair is associated and how much hair condition and health is associated with sex, and I don't want to sort of labour a point too much, but during pregnancy, both the husband and the wife a little bit afraid of sex, and there's a lot of frustration with the man particularly, because the woman is a bit frightened anyway, the man.
And the woman's problem is tied to hormones a lot, isn't it?
Very much tied to hormones, but I have a man in London, many men, but one in particular, whose scalp and hair were in an appalling state while his wife was pregnant. She had the baby a month or so afterwards. They began to have sexual relations normally, and everything cleared up. His hair stopped falling out, his scalp was better, his hair looked good. It's wonderful. What a cure.
What a cure. I don't know what the anecdote. May I impose on you, sir? Do you realize you're losing a little hair?
Yes.
Do you mind if we pick on you?
Sure.
Do you mind if I look?
Yeah, look. It won't take you long.
First of all, you've got a very
I'm not
sweaty
being cruel, am I? No, because has your father lost his hair?
No.
No.
Has anyone in the family lost their hair?
No, just my brother.
Just your brother?
Yes, your brother.
How about your grandparents?
Yes, they were both.
They were bald.
Yes.
So we've got this sort of genetic factor because this is a rather typical male pattern type.
Now, can he do
alopecia.
anything about it?
Well, first of all, you can't really do anything about genetic baldness because if the hair follicles have been programmed towards losing hair at a certain time, it will lose hair. But with this gentleman here, you see, looking at his scalp, it's very sweaty. It's very oily.
Well, he's scared to death, that's why.
I know, which is emphasizing another point, is that when you get under pressure and stress, the hair does suffer and the hair tends to fall out more.
We better leave you. You're not going to have anything left. You know what I'd like to do? Move back here, Philip. We have two of the people from our show who were on the program when you were last here.
Oh, yes.
Maxine and Karen.
Hello. Hello.
And I'd like you to just review with us what their problems were as you diagnosed them. They went to your studio, what you did, and now what they're doing, okay?
Well, Karen's hair, Maxine's hair,
yes.
Was very, very, very interesting because when she came, I went through all her lifestyle, and during it I discovered that she had rather a terrible diet insofar that she had very much cheese and lots of butter, very little meat, not enough vitamins. Her hair was falling out dreadfully. Her scalp was bad.
And what should she do?
So what I did was, not only did I give her treatment and use certain things on her scalp and hair to get it in good order, I asked her to take some iron because she was anemic, which we established. I said take some vitamins in the form of brewer's yeast.
Vitamins, that's the same thing as vitamins?
That's right, that's right,
Yeah.
yes. And she took some yeast pills, which is vitamin B. She took some liver pills, which is vitamin B, a certain amount of iron, a certain amount of minerals. She followed her diet wonderfully, I'm glad to say.
Is your hair still coming out?
No, as a matter of fact, it's not. It's really an incredible improvement.
And you keep taking your vitamins every day?
Yes, I take my vitamins every day.
Very good.
You said that beautifully.
I thought I was learning. How about Karen? Now, she had a perm, and she had really damaged her hair, even though it was a good perm, you said.
Well, yes, it was good perm, but what I discovered was she'd had 9 permanent waves in 2 years, and that's really a lot. And her hair was very damaged. The ends were particularly damaged. It isn't anything like as bad now, of course, since I've been treating it.
We have a little less than a minute. Could you tell us what you
Well, what we
suggested?
did was, she had a scalp condition, which I cleared up, which was stopping the oils getting onto the hair shaft.
Yes.
So by clearing the scalp, the oil was able to come out. I used creams on her scalp, creams on her hair as an emollient. I gave her a very, very mild shampoo, a very emollient conditioner, asked her to wash it every day and use a conditioner every day and use a lotion on the scalp every day. And it's made a tremendous difference because her hair actually does look
And
very
it
much better.
feels so good. If I was a bluebird, I would nest right here. Karen, Philip, thank you very, very
Oh, you're
much for
welcome.
sharing your wisdom with us once again.
You're
We'll
welcome.
pause
Thank
and be right back.
Thank you.
Our dog Skipper had been missing for 3 days when the Harrisons found him. I was so worried he hadn't eaten. He won't eat anything that doesn't come out of a can. Skipper! He's been eating Gainsburgers?
Why not? It's moist and meaty like can, and it tastes terrific.
Look at that. He loves it.
Yeah. Now, how about something for the rest of us, huh?
Moist and meaty Gainsburgers dog food. Beef, egg, and cheese flavor.
I remember Clarence Birdseye from 1936. When it came to picking corn for his new frozen foods process, he was mighty particular. So he hands me seeds he selected himself. I planted his seeds, and you know what? 'Cause his seeds were better, my corn was sweeter. Has been ever since. We still plan for Birdseye.
If you're as fussy as Clarence Birdseye, serve your family the vegetables that bear the name of the father of frozen foods.
Need some canned grape drink? I have enough grape flavor Kool-Aid. Has vitamin C, costs less, and kids like to taste better.
Costs less, has vitamin C? That's fine, but does it really taste better than the leading canned grape drink?
Mom, I'm thirsty. We'll see. More Kool-Aid, please.
He does like the taste better.
I want more, too.
Grape-flavored Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix. The taste the leading canned drink can't match.
Out here, we like our bread freshly baked and our coffee rich and full-flavored, without any bitterness. For years now, folks here have been adding grain to their coffee. Found the bitterness went away. Now Mellow Roast has gone and done it. They start with 3 kinds of rich, robust coffees, then blend in roasted grain to take away the bitter edge. For delicious, full-flavored coffee taste. You can drink it all day long.
Mellow Roast coffee and grain beverage. Great coffee taste without bitterness.
I have been getting an education out here. This is a woman, can you believe this, that slept one night with her head wrapped in toilet paper and her hands in gloves so that she just looked perfect. Did she look great?
Oh, great.
She looks super. Oh, great. Hey, tomorrow we have a special treat for all of you who are soap opera fans. Your favorite stars are going to receive their 1978 soapies right here on America Live. And that means you're going to be meeting the best actors and actresses of daytime television drama. These awards are chosen by soap opera fans, some 20,000 of them, and you're going to get a chance to meet the people as they really are, the ones who play the characters that you love and hate on soap operas. So join us tomorrow on America Live. Bye-bye.
In the heart of the world's busiest city, Marriott's Essex House is a breath of fresh air on Central Park. For reservations, call toll-free